probably the best option. Ah. Okay. Oops. It says upcoming still. Hold on, I have to wait. Okay, looks like we made it. This one's still uploading. There it is. I suppose this last one was like that. Okay. Oh, thanks, YouTube. YouTube kind of already fixed that part. I had it like way too low. But yeah, I'm glad. See, that's why spending time with friends helps, and in real life helps me sometimes. A lot of the times. Because just talking about her helped me focus on my work. Just talking. So yeah, I was trying to not spoil it for Kara earlier. I'm adding the spoiler alert warnings to these. There we go. To these videos, so that you know, or if you don't know, what I'm saying is, is I was trying to tell Kara about Spira and Final Fantasy X in the storyline. So, yeah, okay. And then we're gonna focus on getting to where we want to go. Yeah, so I closed the application and started over and loaded my stuff. So we're back on track. Kara left and I just kept playing and I forgot to stop the stream. And I'm gonna get some water. Get things in the dishes ready. Get ready to do my hygiene routine before passing out. Oh, some tea would be great. Yeah, so they came and fixed the dishwasher. I don't know, it was like a long process trying to make sure that we were on the same understanding of what I explained in the text message to my landlord of it was the dishwasher itself that had water in it, not that it was leaking on the floor. So that's handled. Now I can wash my dishes without worrying. And but that does leave me with like late night snack vibes. I don't want to do it, so I am gonna force myself to do a Nutrigrain bar because the reason is I don't want to warm up this meat. I don't want to cook something new. I want to try and call it a night. You know, so because per my security protocols, my recent security protocols, I wasn't even going to bring the PS4 in today because of all the negativity and all the worries that have been happening lately. But I'm so glad that Kara wanted to spend time with me this evening because that made it so that I'm not able to do the other part of my job and go back out and do that part of my job at this time. It's not super imperative that I do it. That's what I mean. So that I'm not worrying myself, stressing myself out. On top of all the running around that I did today for my class and my other job, including going to pick up equipment for this job, like riding around on the bike, trying to figure out who has a copy of Final Fantasy X / Final Fantasy X-2 HD Remaster PS4 physical copy for $20. That's like, oh my, you know how much $20 still is to me? That's a lot of money, but man, that's somewhat affordable for 2 games HD remastered. I mean, I had to get it. I saved up. I worked really hard. A lot of 9 to 5s to get this. So, you know, it's just great. It's so great. I'm glad I can do this and do my job that I've always wanted to do. And, because it's like job, what? Man, it's like, it's a little hectic. So you gotta be careful with that. Because it's just, a job is just not everything. It's just not. It's important. And at the same time, it just doesn't work when you try and allow yourself to be treated a certain type of way for however long. You could lose your life. Like, people underestimate it, and then like they pass away from stress. And then even if it is your line of work and you love doing it, but then you get cut off and you have no other outlet, or like the way you do your job that you love so much has become scrutinized by society, that's hard. That's hard. Like, doctors lose their licenses or whatever, certificates. You know, barbers lose their credentials. Like, I had a situation where a person that I care about had to keep redoing their liquor license I don't know how it works, every couple of years, and then it was like a hassle, and then they lost their liquor license. It's like, I mean, it's not fun when you work. Like, it's not easy, it's not always fun. But when you do love what you do, and it doesn't feel like, you know what, working for free on top of the way people treat you. Not working for free and that's non-profit. Working for free, but then like, there's like the stuff that people want it to be like it's, you know, master and you know what. Like, no. Like, master and student, yes, but master and like all that, like, that's when it becomes like spiritual and like, I don't know, it's psychological and stuff. So like, having this type of job, like, it seemed luxurious to me. It seemed like a distant concept, but I knew it was possible, and I knew if I tried to put more focus on it, the same way I had all this focus on getting like a so-called real job, like a doctor or whatever. No offense to doctors, because hold the phone. But what I'm saying is, for me, it was like, I think it was unfair that I did not put work business energy into video gaming right away. Like, I put work business energy into like my animation ideals, my comic book ideals, and then like being a doctor. Like, it seemed like a thing to me when I was a kid, and it still is. I still think about like going to school and trying to see what's going on in the education world. Maybe there's a faster way to become a doctor now. All types of stuff can happen. So yeah, so what I'm saying is, with video gaming, I really I don't know if I underestimated it. Took it for granted? I don't know, kind of the same. Maybe this is the same thing, but I feel like maybe it's being too cruel to say that I took video gaming's therapeutic qualities for granted. Like, I understood that they were a form of a medium, and I appreciated it, but I went the other way instead with other things. Like, I was like, okay, I can see where this is going, but it's still just video gaming, you know what I mean? But now that I'm like incorporating it as part of my culture, and then like, oh my gosh, like literally part of my culture, like not just it's part of my culture because I'm American, it's like my culture ethnically, okay? I don't know if that makes sense. It's video gaming. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that comes with it. So, but anyways, but I already touched on that with you all about that. Like, that's my view as a sans person. So let me drink this water, take my medication. Not my other special medications. But yeah, and you know, so I barely imagined that I would be here talking with y'all, walking through my one bedroom on my PS4 controller like it's a phone, child, and just chatting it up with y'all and telling y'all about why I love gaming so much, playing one of my favorite turn-based battle system RPG video games of all time. You know, dang. And then the storyline of Final Fantasy X, it's like, what? Wow. There's politics, there's religion. I mean, it's crazy. And then like, wow. Yeah, it was a bit much for me to take in a good way. That made me appreciate where I'm at now with this damn game. Oh yeah, the medication. I was like, wait, I got the water. See? I waited way too long to drink the water, but now I'm taking my medication and drinking water, and I plan on drinking another cup of water. Especially if I plan on getting my other medication ready. Which I don't really feel like doing that tonight. I just want to like do my hygiene and go to sleep. For real. And I'm getting better at that. That's why I practiced yesterday and today, just going without a certain amount of systems being in all eggs in one basket. I can't financially take that hit. So where's my freaking medication? Like, should be in this bucket. I go mobile with it now because I find that if I try, no matter how hard I try and remember and how much I think I'm gonna remember to take my medication at night when I get home, like, oh well, I'm getting better. I get better. I'm good at that, but like I will leave it at home too, and then an emergency will happen, and then I'm out somewhere and I'm trying to help a friend out or something, and then it'll be late. Or even if it's not an emergency, like it's just, hey, you want to hang out over here, Vin? And I'm like, sure, let's go hang out. And it's like 9 o'clock, and I'm like, oh shit. That's usually around the time I try to take like all my medication, all 3 of my medications, especially my special medication at 9:20, my other special medication. And you know, crap. Yeah, and gaming helps me with that. I know I kind of went on a tangent. I apologize, but yeah, I'm drinking the water, and I'm gonna drink another cup of water because I missed my other cup of water earlier. But that means I'm also gonna have to use the restroom a lot. Blah blah blah. But you know, I should eat first. Eat this Nutrigrain bar. Yeah, it's all good. I ate at my class today, so that was cool. And then Kara cooked some late night breakfast for us. It was so delicious and so fun chatting up. She just came back from another major city in the Pacific Northwest, and so she's just trying to chill. And you know, well, she's cool because she came in and did that last night. Like, got, you know, hey, I'm gonna chill in my place and get wind down, and then I'll be ready tomorrow to hang out with everyone, you know, which is great. So that was today that we decided to hang out, and she cooked some delicious eggs and spinach. I did not eat the spinach, but I got the eggs and the toast, and it was delicious. And then we came back here, and I was showing her Final Fantasy X. And that's about it. That's about it, y'all. So here we are. Y'all are walking with me through my break. Because I really want to get this part done. Telling you, Nutrigrain bars. They get the job done. Sometimes I grab 2, like, oh, I'm gonna grab 2 right now, and then by the time I'm done with the first one, I'm like, even like when I accidentally grab 2, like I did just now, the same thing happens. It's the same effect. I feel crunchy because I'll grab 2 by mistake and be like, oh, okay, well, I grabbed 2 by mistake. I don't feel like putting back in the box. Let me just, I'll eat both of them. I'm done with the first one. I'm like, oh, damn. I can't even eat 2 Nutrigrain bars sometimes. Like, I definitely don't eat as much as I used to. Even when I was using my 3rd special medication back then, I still ate so much and didn't gain weight. Now my stomach's like, no, honey. No. Superman don't live here. Okay. Where are we at, y'all? Wednesday night. I have the little thing that tells you. Yeah, because I didn't have my other medication for a while. I had to make sure my prescriber had to make sure it wasn't killing me. So they checked my blood and everything. So now I just take these 3 medications, but this medication was taking a while to get here. I mean, to get prescribed because they had to make sure the paperwork was good and everything. But anyways, long story short, now I got all 3 medications. Yay! And I got the little, what I was starting to say was, you know, the little pill dispenser. It's not a dispenser, but it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you know. And so it's easy for you to remember to take your medications every night or every morning or twice a day or whatever. So yeah, that's what I was looking at just now. The only thing with I prefer pills because I don't like I'm a baby with shots and stuff. Wait, which ones? I'm a baby with shots and stuff. But it's hard to remember every night sometimes. Damn, where did the... Oh, I'm in the wrong book bag. I'm like, wait, this is not the right backpack. Yeah. Damn, what was I saying? Yeah, I just prefer pills. Oh, I prefer pills, but it's kind of dangerous sometimes, in my opinion. Pills, especially me living by myself. You know, I'm not trying to go there. Y'all can imagine what I mean. So it's just scary. You don't want to do that to your family. So that's why I consider just taking the shots. And it's not very often. But that would only be for one of my medications. You see what I'm saying? So why? It's like I'll put myself through that, and then it would have been kind of like pointless because I still have to take one of the medications through pill form. So I might as well just stick to what I like to do. You know, I would definitely consider it because there's also you can dance. Like you can dance. You don't with that medication. You don't have to take it strictly by pills for this long or strictly by shots for this long. And then, but you just want to make sure you're not double dosing. Like you want to make sure if you do the shot for a certain amount of time, you don't do the pills, and then vice versa, you know? So, yeah. But they can overlap a little as you change, according to my prescriber. Yeah. Here we go. I think this one wants water. Or anything but lightning. Anything but thunder. Come. Ow. So beautiful, but then you gotta go all the way down, all the way around. You can't jump down. You got ambush. Let's try. I must want some extra Mario, buddy. Take this. And now, it's over. What he said. See? That's video gameplay concept art, man. Like beautiful, working together with the Guardians. Like I'm in the game, you know, like in the game. Okay, that looks right. Okay. Next. Oh, look at this. The view. Yeah, the chocobos. The Calmlands, man. Let me see, does it say Calmlands? Yup. Calmlands. Look at all those hours. Yikes. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to start a new Vectis game. But that also means I won't, you know, I just don't feel bad now. Like once I complete the storyline in this and post-op series, I'm just not gonna feel bad about using the internet, using strategy guides like hardcover, you know, non-digital strategy guides, digital strategy guides, internet strategy, like anything. Because I want to figure stuff out. I want to see what I'm interested in Final Fantasy X. HD Remaster, you know? Yeah, I thought we were gonna go much. I don't know what I was thinking in my head. Like, oh, we're gonna go so far. By the time we get to Guadalsalam, like, yeah, I was like, by the time we get to Guadalsalam, like, oh, I'll have so many We're only at like 35 points, y'all. Like, barely most of us have 35 points. And you know, this is an example. This is why it takes me so long. You see why it takes me, why I'm at 425 hours. Like, I tend to like do stuff in life while I play RPG games, y'all. Like, I'm like, wait, I want to let this music play while I go do shit. Like, like it started with RPG games and certain adventure games. Like, but I mean, technically adventure games started it, but you know where I'm going with this. I think they want Blizzard. Yeah, I remember that. Mario Soul, take it. Yes. Okay. I can even try to complete the game with this and like continue to build till I get to like 99 skill level points. I've never tried that. Well, yes I have, but I don't think I got as far as like past 40 something skill level points. I caved and like used them all for everyone. I think that's like 50 actually. That's the highest I ever got without using the skill level points. There you go. Rewiring your thinking yourself. I'm done. Yeah. She's like, what? Yeah, we could be using all these. Man, let me see. Yeah, we're like 90, 90, 99. It's hard. Because I'm trying to wait and be patient and not even touch the Aeons yet. It's like, because where are the Aeons at? Hold on. I think this is not the way to look at it. I think this is the other way. Like status? Or Aeons, there we go. Yeah. So this is their stats, I guess? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see? Yeah. Oh, sorry, I went kind of fast right there, but I'll show you again. So she has Sonic Wings, Energy Blast, and Energy Ray. This is her stats. And then Courageing, Ifrit, and then Joyous, Ixion, I think agility translates as speed. Looks like Courageing is faster than. Oh, evasion plays a part too, though. But no, overall though, I don't know. Courageing got some agility. They don't say speed. But Valiant got some goodie. Wow, look at Valiant's evasion. Valiant, aka Valifor. Or some people say Valefor. Okay. My Life Ice, aka Shiva. Oh, she's strong. Dang, look at her agility. Whoa. And her evasion. Yeah, she does have good evasion. Wow. Time of Air. Oh my gosh. Time of Air, aka Time You Fair. Like I time you fair, like fair you time you fair. Time of Air Bahamut is the usual name for this Aeon summoning, or there's different names. Final Fantasy 13 summons are called Eidolons or Eidolons. I think it's pronounced Eidolons. Super strong. Agility, not the best, but better than like Joyous, Incursion, and even Valiant. Oh no, Valiant has better agility. Okay. Yeah, this is insane. Wow. Okay. And last but not least, Generous. He only does special attacks. So his special attacks are also his overdrives, if that makes sense. See that? But Zanmato is like basically his overdrive. Like it basically ends the battle. Does not do damage, but it ends the battle. Like they're done. There's no more after Zanmato. So yeah, Zanmato Wakizashi hits everyone, or it can. I notice sometimes. Yojimbo, by the way, this is Yojimbo, the summon Yojimbo. I noticed that sometimes Wakizashi will hit one person, or it'll hit all three, or all the enemies. I wonder if anyone else notices that with Wakizashi. And then Kozuka is usually a one person. So Zanmato hits everyone, Wakizashi hits everyone, Kozuka only hits one. Okay, Daigoro the dog hits one person. So if you don't pay Generous, or if you don't pay Yojimbo, when you get to summon Yojimbo, if you do not pay them, he will either send the dog or dismiss himself. But if you pay him at least something like 1 gil, 2 gils, 10, I try and go like 100 or more each time I summon him. 1,000, I'll drop 1,000 gil. I think he actually saves your money. I read that online somewhere, that he saves the gil that you give him. So yeah, that's really cool. But it's better if you try and give him 1,000 or more gil each time, you know. But if you want to just give him 100 or 200 because you give him 1,000 so often, I think it, like, you get rewarded still. Like, he still shows you, like, okay, like that last battle, even though we died, you see how he did a move right away, and then I would have had another chance to pay him so he could do another move. But Dark Ixion was so fast and strong that, yeah, we ended up losing. So yeah, okay. Alright, that's my spiel for now, y'all. We're doing good on time, so yeah, that's why I'm glad I did all that work today, because what time is it? Yeah, 7 minutes, it'll be midnight where I am. Oh look, it looks like my nephew made it, or is, did he make it? Can I see the post, please? Okay. Oh my gosh. My nephew's going out of the country for a while. I'm a little worried, but it looks like things are gonna go well. What the heck? I didn't click on anything. I hate when that happens. What are you doing? No, I didn't click on anything. Feather Instinct, come on. Get the debut smart together. Talk to Cricket. Let's work together. We're all family, alright? You are now my friend. You're now Featherinsky's sibling. Right, Davey Smart? Or nibbling, they say. I don't know. Nibbling sounds even... I don't know. So I'm trying to get used to it. Let's see, okay. Water! Nope. Blizzard. Blizzaga. It's over. Now you. Ooh. Try it.
Stop.
Haha, dang. Okay, now we're gonna focus on taking this one out. I think they don't like it. Oh, he's moving. Ah! You know what? Yeah, Riku's up. Pass. Everyone's up. Oh my gosh, everyone's at 35. All right, that's it. Now we're gonna leave with who we got and then switch out. See? That's how I usually play. But because, okay, for instance, like, even though Orin comes in late, damn, this is pretty huge. Even though Orin comes in pretty late, I intentionally will try. It's definitely not perfectly equal, but I if y'all could tell, like even with Waka, I just did not spend enough time with Waka. See, but it's all still gonna end up balancing out because all the characters that have way more than the other characters, I'm going to end up spending more time on them anyways because it's gonna balance out. It's obvious that Waka has the least to me, but he also has a specific path. There's specific stuff I was getting for him because of his style. Does that make sense? So like, there's a reason why I intentionally like double back and spent less time worrying about getting everything with Waka. Okay? Lulu, I really wanted to get her physical strength up, and I was searching and scouring, as you can see, her spirit grade. But she also has some big chunks too. Anyways, why did I get into this? Dang. I was gonna say, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was going to say, yeah, so I'm gonna rush to get to this part so I can be ready for the next part. Wow. Yeah, I'm just trying to get to this other part because I want to develop the characters. Like I was saying earlier, we died a fair amount of times because I wanted to demonstrate. It wasn't to experiment or discourage or to put myself down. It was so that we can learn, like, so that we can see in the, like, where I'm at, where I'm gonna be, like, separate, or where I'm gonna be in relation to where I'm at now as far as with these characters, even after 425 hours, 54 minutes and counting of gameplay. Does that say 7,264,860 gil? I still am not there. I'm still not like there's other gamers that have way more gil than that and way more playtime than that. I probably would prefer to start over after it hits close to 999 hours. I don't know. That's just me. I would want to see if I can get everything in as least amount of time as possible while still playing the game the way I like to play at my pacing. Does that make sense? Instead of like where this is at, it's post-ops. I'm already at 425 hours without completing the game, which I've never done before in Final Fantasy X. So yeah, and Final Fantasy X is my favorite one. Yeah. And like, there were times where I was just literally, oh, okay, like falling asleep listening to this music. So like time would pass, a lot of hours would pass, and then I would still save the game because I'm like, oh shit. So yeah, I don't know how to explain that, but I'm pretty sure that added a lot of hours too. But that's okay. It's all, to me, it all matters. Yeah, because it's part of gameplay. Part of gameplay is pausing and stopping. Maybe not in the game all the time, but unless you play the way I play in like certain other games. But like I stop for specific reasons, and then I know when I'm gonna stop. I mean, not I know when I'm gonna stop. Like I try and plan what my next move is going to be. You know what I mean? Because you never know what's going to happen in a video game, especially MMORPGs or, you know, online game, competitive online games, you know. Alright, we're going to do 3 and 2. We made it, by the way. We made it in less than 2 sessions. But I'm already at, three, because this is the 3rd session, and we're already at an hour, almost an hour, and less than 20 minutes, it'll be an hour. So this is 3, and then this is 2. I'm gonna save 3 and 2, and just not 1. But when I feel comfortable enough, I will save all 3 of them before ending this stream. What, I feel like I started something up. I drank the water and my meds. Oh, my 3rd med, which I don't have to take like every night. That's just oh my gosh, don't get me started. I ate the Nutrient bar. Did my meds. Maybe my stomach is saying try eating a little something else. And I got butter and toast. Oh, I was gonna do tea so I can fall asleep real good after taking doing my hygiene routine. So I can fall asleep real good. Yeah, so I'm also in a rush, so sorry about that. It was a long day, but you know, it was all worth it. Here I am with you all. I'm gonna have to take off from my other job tomorrow for this. This is important because the I decided, Featherinsky and I have decided together that the PS4 is gonna have to be like guarded better. You know what I mean? Especially when I'm in and out doing chores. I would prefer if that's the case with all of my systems, but I am okay with having one PlayStation system and like 2 other systems here. But then that also kind of complicates things because then it would be unfair, you know. But for the longest, it's been mostly Sony items running my TV, so I don't want it to be unfair in that sense. Does that make sense? So that's why y'all might not see me as often for a nice chunk of this year, because I'm also going to be doing summer things and traveling. So that's why I had to like make sure I saved up and had enough to like make all these purchases, including the ticket to see my family. Yeah, so we'll see how everything pans out. I don't want to overwork myself and stretch myself thin. Oh, I should save some milk because I'm about to make tea. I don't want to drink too much milk. Oh, damn it! Okay, I want this tea. All right. That's better. Milk just hits the spot sometimes. I want this tea, but this is not working. Let's see. Oh, there's this. Ah, I had another cup. I had another. I have a nice amount of clean cups, so don't get it twisted. But wait, is there water again? Okay. I had to check the dish, so I'll show you guys. Okay. There's not extra water this time. My dish is still staring at me like when. And I'm just gonna be honest and be like tomorrow if God's will. But that's the plan, is it for it to be tomorrow? Because I had the energy to do it yesterday before I saw that my dishwasher was flooded, and I don't touch my dishwasher besides to put clean dishes to dry. So it was just odd. It made me feel so weird. But anyways, that was a good excuse, not really, to not wash dishes. And but we're back on schedule. And I didn't have to cook because I cooked in class, and my friend cooked for me. Wow, for us. No. Yeah, I'm gonna do the tea and the toast, and then call it a night after I finish the stream, after I do my hygiene routines, and see y'all tomorrow. So let's get into this. That little milk boost helped out. And I'm gonna get the water started because I'm gonna forget. And I can do the bread last. Oh, I don't have a toaster, you guys. How did my toaster go? I forgot. Yeah, I had to let the toaster go. There's like an energy about it. I don't know, it's kind of odd. So maybe I'm not gonna do the toast. Just the, what's it called? Not the toast, but just the tea. I'm gonna do the tea. I could still do bread and butter, maybe. And I also have an oven, so I can toast my bread that way. But that's not gonna come. That I can just smell the stuff that's gonna happen. It's like, oh yeah, okay. Try it, Vinoske. Try that route. Sure. Okay, and then I got the creamer. The other one should be finished. Yeah, the other one's finished. I got the creamer, and then I'm gonna get the tea out. And that's it. Oh, you guys. Hey, where am I, yeah, it's gonna be cool. I can make the meat too, you guys. Uh-oh, I think I should do it. Because I also have this oil out, and it's like, damn, I forgot about that. So I'm gonna do the oil. Tomorrow I gotta cook this red pepper that Mama V left. She was gonna cook it, but it's all good. That's why I gotta stay home tomorrow, because I gotta do housework. And I'm also not gonna be able to stay home anyways, because I gotta do a couple of other errands. But like, I'm focused on not streaming and doing other things like tomorrow. What I'm saying is, when I'm not streaming tomorrow and stuff like that, instead of doing the other non-profit work that I do that does not involve gaming or does not involve my personal stuff, I'm not gonna do those. I'm just gonna do the gaming and focus on like personal stuff like chores or buying stuff for the apartment before I leave to go out of town for a while. Does that make sense? So like, that's part of time management. That's part of gaming. That's part of a gamer's life sometimes, for a Xanth person. You know, we have to like balance like the thing that helps our mind. You know, exercise. It doesn't always mean it helps us cope. It doesn't mean it's always the correct path to choose or whatever. I'm just saying, as a Xanth person, it's like, for me, it's, I wanted to give you this analogy before. Like, you know how a lot of houses, a lot of homes and cultures prefer like the fireplace, something central in their home, where it's like, oh, or the table, or like a shrine in the home, or something like that. Like, for most, from what I could tell, for me, what feels natural as a Xanth person is like like some type of video game would be our fireplace, or where we gather to play, sitting down casually, and it's not like a sport. It's not considered a physical sport 100%. But games are kind of sporty. If you think about it, video games are very sporty sometimes. There's a sporty vibe to them that I think people try and get down on. So yeah, I ended up changing my mind, y'all. I got to, because I gotta like, I gotta do the meat. I gotta use this oil because it's been sitting. Because I was gonna cook it. Damn, yes, was it? Damn, it was this morning. Wow, it felt like yesterday morning. I'm like, damn, I know it hasn't been sitting out for a day, but it's oil. I think it's sit, but I just don't want it to sit and then like, I don't know. I'm just paranoid about insects. So I'm gonna use it now to reheat my oil through cooking it on low, because it's already cooked and okay and safe. But I want to warm it up and not eat my ground turkey. Not eat my ground turkey cold. Then I'm still gonna do the tea. I could dance with the ideal of bread, but I don't know. We'll dance with bread and butter, but well, yeah, especially if I'm gonna do a meat with, I would prefer something to go with the meat, like bread. So, and that should be it. Late night snack. So I changed my mind. You know, I think we should do this. We should do a late night snack. You know, because I think I need to like chill out in the morning if I'm not gonna jump on and talk to you guys and hang out at first and respect my culture first. Or even if I do some type of something else that's not video game related, but it's preparing me to be in a good mental health space so I can like spend time with you all. So that's where I would like to be. And why is it like, ew, that's nasty. But yeah, so oh, he also left his bucket though. Oh, so the person that helped me with the dishwasher earlier, shout out to, I'm gonna call him Os, not Oz, Os. He left his bucket, his work bucket. Like, he almost forgot his keys and all types of stuff. I'm like, wait, you forgot your stuff? He's like, oh, thank you, and then that was it. I'm like, well, thanks. I'm like, well, thanks. Like, I look forward to working with you again, and then he forgot his bucket. That's so nice. You know? I mean, not nice. That's so, like, humbling, like, to know. Knowing I'm not going to do anything with it, and I'm going to give it back to him. Yeah, so we'll, like, put this on low this way, like, right here-ish. Get the tea, the water for the tea going. Now that I'm done running my mouth, I can actually look at what I'm doing in the kitchen. That's why it really helps to talk to you all here on YouTube through my moniker is Xyzidor, because, you know, a lot of us are not robots. So like, my gaming is different here on this channel. Like, I prefer to, you know, do this. This is like my journaling, and then it helps me stay motivated and knowing that I'm contributing to community, whether people respect it or not, or cherry pick, you know, what they consider contributions to society and or not. Because I know I do it, right? Don't I do that? Don't we all choose what we prefer is contributed to society and what's not, right? But realistically, I don't know, a person like me is going to be like, no. Unfortunately, yes, that was a contribution. It's not a favored contribution, but now we know that we learned from this experience. And I'm also talking from personal experience, because I was that person that people were talking about. So, and I wasn't in the best space in all three forms or more to like contribute in a healthy way, the way I preferred. Yeah, and not to appease just like the quota or standards. That's also something I was trying to learn on my own, because you can do that, but then I don't know, if you're not gonna try and go deeper than that, then try and be content with not having to go deeper. If you know, I don't know, because if once you start complaining, and you don't want to look inside, then I don't know. I do not know what to tell you. You know. All right. Yeah, you talked through my break. I appreciate it. And like look, it's chilly again. All this stuff. I hope we saved it. I'll turn around and save it. Just making sure we're only gonna do 3 and 2. Also one of my favorite songs. About Gaga's that. I save a lot. I save a lot. Número 3 y número 2. Okay, I think it remembered. Yeah, this is definitely it. Whew. My room is warm. That's good. Hygiene routine. My brain is like, sorry. But I am enjoying this, and then I would like to hang out with y'all a little bit longer before I crash out. But I think we could, you know, I think we could pivot to like maybe my other channel. I love this song. Uh-oh. Did we already do this part? Oh, we did. Oh. Go check out my stuff. Yeah, I hate to admit it, but I gotta eat all this meat. Like, if not by the morning, then I have to go or something. It's not bad. I mean, I'm making it sound like this is a big thing. It'll go quick. Oh, this song. Yeah, I'm talking all that trash, but I don't know. I might take a couple of bites and then be full from just the meat. I'm trying to evenly spread it out so I can go sit and play with you guys. The water has just started boiling it. I'll put a little bit higher, like that much-ish. Alright, let's go. Oh, only blue is on 36? Okay. What is it? Oh, it's Ultima. And everybody's posted up here. I had everyone come through here like, it looks like Lulu, Waka, Orin, and Yuna. I'm trying to get them to learn. But the reason why I can tell is because, yes, it's like, it's very, it's in depth. But this red dot right here, y'all can't see what I'm pointing at, but this red dot is lit up because that's orange. The dots that are not lit up means that person has not, I did not make that person come over here as they were developing in their sphere grade. Does that make sense? Sphere grade. So the ones that are lit up, if I'm correct, that red one is orange, the whitish, very like palish bluish one is Yuna, and they also are like blinking kind of a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, to let you know for sure that they are activated. They've already walked over here, and you can come back and save points. You might lose like 1 skill point per like your 3 or 4 backwards movements. So if you already walked the path but you made a mistake and you want to go back, they're not going to penalize you each and every skill point movement. I hope that makes sense. So you also get the return sphere or the teleport sphere or the friend sphere. I think it's those 3 spheres are your options to teleport to where you've already gone. You can either use a friend one, a teleport one, and damn, what was the other one? Return. So return, you can go back to where you've already been. Friend, you can go where a friend is on the sphere grid. And then teleport is you just teleport any. You choose where you want to land on this. Unless that's wrong. Is it only return and friend sphere where you can teleport your character's development to where the person that you want them to be close to? I hope that makes sense. So like Kamari, where Kamari is at, well, it's the cursor. It's showing me that Kamari is right here, right? But if I did a friend sphere, I can teleport. If I chose Yuna, I can teleport Kamari to Yuna, and now both of them can learn all this stuff over here. Does that make sense? So my plan was get the magic users and the somewhat stronger magic users like Kamari and Waka, because Orin has strong magic too. Orin has strong magic, defense, and offense. But like on his own, before you develop him, I was gonna say, oh, I'm in the wrong place. So now this is Lulu, Yuna, Orin, and Waka, right? So if I don't have a million friend spheres, but my plan was like use the friend spheres to get the characters that have not come here to get here, right? That way everyone can learn Ultima, and the original characters, since there, as you can see, there's no one over here right now, because I had them come over here with the hopes that if I get level 4 lock, they're called lock spheres. I don't know why I couldn't remember them. If I don't have level 4 lock spheres, well, anyways, there's no dancing around like these guys, because you have to get them to get in. But what I'm saying is the original, like Kamari, I'm sorry, Orin, Lulu, Yuna, and Waka. Lulu, Yuna, Orin, and Waka. As you can see, Kamari's not over here, but I told y'all before that I like using Kamari because he's good at almost everything. So, since I already taught him a lot more other magic, I left off on this because I was going to use the return spheres for sure for the original 4 that got here. Orin, Yuna, Lulu, and Waka, because their colors are highlighted. And then to prioritize them using the return spheres, because they walked here. Then I was going to use the fringe spheres to get Kimari, Tidus, or Zektus, and Riku. There's the last 3 people. Kimari, Zektus, and Riku. I was gonna use if I can find 3 fringe spheres, all 3 of them can teleport to wherever that person, the other friend, is at. Or I think you can even use, and correct me if I'm wrong, it might not be an or, it might be and. It might be and or. You can teleport anywhere your friends have already gone. That might be the thing. I don't remember it exactly, but yeah. So that's what I remember. That's the best strategy guide that I can give you right now about sphere grids, because it's very intricate, but it seems it can be simple, but for me it's intricate. It's like all this stuff you gotta level up. Strength, magic, and magic defense. And then there's also, where's magic defense? Yeah, there it is. Magic defense, magic, strength, evasion, and agility, and some other stuff. Like, yeah, so. Alright, luck. Alright. Everyone's on level 35 except Lulu. Let's go. Okay, these guys are a little bit stronger. Or maybe a lot stronger.
That's how it's done.
See, we got a lot more experience or AP ability points from them because they're stronger. And it seems easy, but one slip up and then 2 of your teammates are dead. Okay, let's see. Oh, bye, Kamari. That was fun. Yuna's in. Okay. Kamari was in, but now Yuna in. So it's Riku, Yuna, and Orin. And then, yeah. Alright. This is fun. This makes you feel like you're on the Blitzball team. Let's read it. Might as well. Come on. Over. Nope. Let's read it. Oh. I thought you could read from this side. Oh well. Sorry. Oh, we got ambush. Ha! Miss. Take him out. That's it. Hey. Okay. Riku's in. Riku's up and Zektus is in. So Zektus, Yuna, and Orin now. See? I just load them in, load them out. Make sure everyone gets a point. Try and fight as often as possible with everyone. It's over. I love Yuna's different stances for each level of magic. So like, if Fire, it's like one thing. Fyra, it's another thing. And then Firaga, it's like, oh my goodness, another thing. Like, I love that. Love that. Same with Lulu. Lulu has specific animations for her magic uses. One different one for each level. Zectus. I would love to make a storyline with Zectus from this. Probably gonna have to be from the Final Fantasy X universe. That would be cool, right? Maybe it doesn't have to be, but I think that would be cool. And as you can see, I'm not summoning as much. I'm trying to just focus on, like, you know what I mean? But I'm still trying to give you some concept art, make it a beautiful ending for them. And now, it's over. Yeah, Yuna's up. Hey, Zectus, join the party, man. You're only one. I love it. Oh, they have major counter attack. And look how it almost perfectly is just like. Okay, let's go. Wait, who's in? Oh, it's the same. So like, yeah, as you can see, it's no shade against anyone. I go by the higher numbers go toward the bottom, and then the lower numbers go toward the top, so I can see who needs points the most. And then I use all of their points all at the same time. And then start over. And I definitely do not remember the order because it all says 0, and I'm just like, whatever. I'm just gonna throw random stuff. Or I'll just keep in who's already in and then start shuffling, you know what I mean? Or sifting. Okay. He's gonna do that breast thing. Oh, or not. Yes. Man, y'all coming for you. Okay. Y'all wanna come for you, huh? Welcome. What do you know? Snow everywhere, ice everywhere. Let's call her My Life Ice. Cause she's My Life Ice. Like, no, my gosh. I named her My Life Ice. Well, the reason why I named her My Life Ice is because it's like, I want it to be like winter and cold and snow and ice and stuff. I mean, most people love snow. I love snow. The thing is, like, there's always this negativity that comes with winter time, unless it's, you know what, a certain holiday. And like, other than that, most people are like, I hate when, you know. So I thought it's cool that they have such a cool character that's recurring and she looks different each time. And like, I just kind of want to make it so like she's like my hero, you know, she's my life ice, like, you know, when you need ice in the summertime or like that. So like, it's definitely not a coincidence that all this is going on with a certain organization. And yeah, you know where I'm going with this. So yeah, I named her it can also be pronounced Malefice. So it sounds like, you know, negative, like mal, like, mal, you know. Malefice, you know, like if you mess with her, she'll throw some malefice at you, some ill ice at you, mal ice, M-A-L, because you know, like, mal is like malpractice, bad. In Creole, mal, when you're malpropre, that means you're not proper, you're dirty, you're malpropre, not clean, like malpropre, mal. Malade is sick or maladie in Creole. So when you're like, oh, fait mal, that means, are you feeling bad? Like, est-ce qu'on fait mal? Like, are you doing, what's wrong? What's fait mal? Like, why are you feeling bad, you know? So, yes, long story about mal, but yeah. So, but but it's supposed to say like my life ice, like she's my life ice, you know. Yeah. Oh yeah, Kara loved that, by the way. Kara saw that. I showed her my life ice, and or Shiva, and she's like, oh yeah, look, she's batting her hair like nothing, just whipping her hair like nothing was done. I know. She's so cocky. She's so confident. I love it. Shiva, like they made her badass. Bring it! I check on this water, and I can do it right now. And literally press X all the way through while I walk toward the kitchen. You guys. And listen for the cues. Who's next? Let's see. I can't hear it, but let me see. Ooh, I sound like Oren. Who's this? Is it Yuna? Let me see.
Take that.
Oh, that's not Yuna. Hold up. Wait, let me see. Who was it? Zektis, Yuna, and Waka. Oh, okay. So that must mean Yuna attacked first, but that other attack sounded like a sword hitting machinery. But it could have been Yuna smacking them. But Yuna's weapon, Yuna's staff has a specific sound. It's like a smacking sound. But when Tidus or Zektis and Orin hit, there's a certain crunchiness, like the metal hitting robotic parts, metal hitting metal. When Kimahri attacks, there's this very earthy spear hitting the earth type of, you know, like in Africa when you throw a spear, it's like poof, it makes this sound. When it hits something, it's like poof, it makes a different sound. So like Kimahri's weapon is like a mixture of like like it sounds like it's hitting earth, like he's working a farm or something when he hits enemies. Yuna's staff sounds like a smack. It's like psh. And then Lulu, I'm still learning Lulu's. Lulu sounds like a crunch too, but not with a shh, with a sword. Like Zektis and Orin's swords have a sound when it hits enemies, especially robotic parts. But I could be wrong. Let's see. Let's move on. I'm kind of like in the kitchen. Sorry. I also feng shui. I was trying to show Kara, but I got distracted with the game, showing her Final Fantasy X. Because I feng shuied in here. I made some space. So I did show her a little bit. It was obvious. She could kind of see. But I wanted to show her. Now I can sit right here. Right? I gotta put my glasses on. And like, I can sit right here. I can see from where I'm sitting. It's great. Oh, I came from this way, huh? Just attacking because I can't see. Sitting way far away from the TV. It's not just in the couch, but like, there's a seat that's opened up now. I'm gonna want anything so that's easy. I can tell that that's the screen there, it's an extra item. Go on it. We came from this way, so we're coming up the mountain this way, and then it's gonna crisscross, right? Or do I have it wrong? We'll never know. This is battle. Bring it. This is why I leveled up so much. Because I actually like the battle system. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's called level grinding and all this other stuff, but it's like, it's all part of the same video game, you know? I don't know. I like to respect each artwork, but then it's like, you know, someone once said, don't be a respectless person. I think a lot of people just live that life with that mentality. Sometimes without even trying or knowing that that's actually a saying. A lot of times it's intentional, like, I don't care about anyone else but myself type vibe, you know? I can't see who's attacking right now. I gotta put on my glasses on. Or not, I can just move closer. Wow. I'm close. Oh, it's Waka. Okay. Waka. Like this. That's it. Yeah! See, they take 2 hits. Or more. Yeah, because Carol was like, what? Damn, you're doing good. I'm like, I know, I am doing good. Here's the situation. So it's fun. I can't wait for her to get into it at her own pace, at her own time, you know, when it's convenient for her. And we'll be working on getting Final Fantasy 13 back up and running, or a PS3 to play it. That's the game, by the way. Every game I'm talking about. Where are you? In my other stream. Over. See the water bubble. Yeah. This can go off. What's going on with this meat right here? I had the front on me, guys. I was like, why is it not moving? Alright, this needs to go off because that's actually, I don't even want to tell you the story. But the plan is to clean that pot, so that's, oh my god. Now the meat's going to be cooking. Okay, 1 second. I'm not facing this way. We came from this way. I knew it. Damn it, I knew it, you guys. Go. That tea is definitely hotter. It seemed like we were going the right way. We got Yuna, Zectus, Walker all up. Now it's Lulu, Riku, and Kimari Ranso. Yum. That's a team. And that's a fact. Now I smell the meat cooking. I was like, what was going on with the meat? And it wasn't that cold, right? It's the fridge, right? But I didn't have the rear on, I had the front on. I don't know though. Like closer to low. Now I'm putting it on like closer to medium. Because of the oil I had in there, and then like all the oil that I had already used to cook the ground turkey, so I want to make sure it recooks better. I mean, it recooks well, so that we can. Oh, what do I do? You know, I can just use plain old bread and just eat it like a sandwich, ground turkey with bread. Like I was doing that a lot in my first apartment, and it was getting me through some tough times. Not gonna lie, like I would doctor it up however I could. I cook chicken from time to time, but for the most part, I got my protein from my old job, or maybe foods like a supermarket, and then ground turkey from the market is what I get. I just get ground turkey, and more ground turkey, and then I would get meat from my job. And that's how I got my protein, you know, because I couldn't get stamps at that time, so I was like, oh, you gotta make it work. The stamps that they tried to give me, I'm like, you know what, I will take it. And I took it, and like, it just didn't really work. Much needed tea. With creamer, of course. No offense to you non-creamer lovers. I love creamer. I do. I love creamer for coffee and for tea. I'm probably gonna find another drink to throw it in. But I don't know. It's just, it makes the experience more enjoyable for me. Because I know I'm getting something healthy and I'm getting some sweets. And it just tastes a lot better for me. To me. Like, some people like their coffee bitter, black, or cold, or whatever. You know, I like my coffee with creamer. Some people like their tea just like that. Most of the world, apparently. Damn! But I found out that in a certain part of the world, it's very common that they use creamer with their tea. I'm like, yeah, because... like, girl. But yeah. And also, like, I don't know, sugar is natural, so... I don't know, it just seems like it doesn't have to be that confusing when it comes to this type of stuff. But that's not where we're at, obviously. I think people, you know, they did their job. They did their job in making things confusing. In real life, they really want it to be as complex as a video game, which life itself definitely is not. It's definitely complex. Like, don't get me wrong. At the same time, we've learned how to navigate it. Like, we're trying to learn how to, like, navigate life. That's already the complex part. That's what I'm saying. So, I don't know, you know, people fighting over stuff on a national level, like, man. Or, I'm sorry, on an international level and a national level, it's a little creepy. So, yeah. Very creepy, in fact. A little creepy. But, No toaster for a while. Damn. I'm telling you, I'm really feng shuiing up here. Oh, you know what? I need to look up that word again because I looked it up recently within the past year, and I don't know. I think I misunderstand what feng shui means. Or I think people. Okay, so you know how people want you to get Titus's name correct, but then they want to go and misuse like the definition of feng shui. Hey, I don't know. I have to go look it up again. But when I was reading it, I was like, that's the idea that I had of feng shui based on how the way people were presented is like, it's when you do this and this and that, and I'm like, oh, that's nice, But you never know. You can't believe everything the internet says, but also word of mouth, even though it's one of my favorite forms of communication, it has its flaws too, just like every other form of communication, but that is communication. It's us attempting to work with our flaws and misunderstandings so that we can continue to work together, for hopefully like non-nefarious reasons, but everyone's a villain to someone. Yeah, the smallest violin. No, that is it. Alright, let's see what's going on with this one. Let's see. Oh, I can use this. So I don't have to dirty like a plate. Because this guy has to get cleaned. See ya. And then, oh, these need to dry. I don't know why they're drying like this. He was like, oh, they're dry, but look at all this, like, it didn't dry. Come on, man. I mean, I don't know, man. Why run a slum, I don't know. Why run a slum? You never know what people are going through, man. Like, with that much money for generations, guaranteed money, but you're trying to pretend like you're helping society, but the truth comes out, then, yes, you're a slum person, a slum lord, but I was just trying to think about, I don't know. It's hard to escape if your like family runs if your family took property from someone generations back and you're born and then you're like, what the heck? And they're like, yeah, this is our family business. And you're like, what? This is our family business? What? I don't want to be part of this family business. So yeah. So that's my whole thing. I try to put myself in the shoes of someone who, since they're a little baby, they had to learn how to deal with large amounts of effing money. Because, where I'm at, it's not... Oh my gosh. This one person is showing me that they're not cool with this place being a slum apartment complex. That's all I'm saying. The thing is, like, miscommunication, because, like, not everyone can, like, understand each other, like, maintenance, and, like, I understand them fine, like, we speak, communicate fine and stuff, but it's just still that, like, wait, like you said, like, shit was drying in the dishwasher, and it's, like, wet still, so, I don't know. It's just funny business. That's why, once again, like I said, I would prefer to like be involved in like my housing projects because, and when I say involved, I know like that sounds so generic because everyone says that, but then when it really happens, but this lived experience, like best case scenario, I'm just gonna sit it out, let it dry. I'm just gonna let it dry out overnight while I'm sleeping, and see how cold. Woo! It's not cold. But yeah, it's like, we can sit here and be mad at rich people all day, but then I don't know. Oh my god. I don't know. My sensei is always saying, even the worst ones, like, they might not be intentionally trying to make your life hell. Like rich people, you know, it's just they were born into some shit, and they really don't know how to get away from it sometimes. And not all of them. A lot of them might be like, damn. A lot of them might be like, look, I'm rich. Like I can do whatever, dude. Like we see it happening every day, so it's not like it doesn't happen. But I think slumlords and stuff, or situations where people are like, hey, you know, it's just, and then the so-called history of the so-called country where I'm living, it's not pretty, and it didn't really go. And he was like, you're still telling me I can't, like, live on my land, like, So yeah, it's just weird. I don't know, it's like a vibe. Not sure, I mean, I shouldn't say that. This definitely happens in every country, but it's just like, yeah, I'm making a ground turkey sandwich. It's gonna be spicy too, because I remember when I cooked it a couple of days ago. Do y'all remember? Oh yeah, I did it on my community health channel that I'm affiliated with. Yeah, y'all should check us out. Check us out. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. It's a secret. It's a secret. Oh yeah, that's warm enough. So yeah, all this meat has to go some way, somehow. I can do salad dressing or ketchup. I'm typically salad dressing. I want cool ketchup on this spicy ground turkey that I made. Yeah, cool ketchup will complement the kick and the spice. Look, I'm getting into the cooking, y'all. I'm getting into the cooking, and I'm literally like putting ground turkey on the bread and putting ketchup on that thing, like, and I'm like getting into it, like. You see what I'm saying? That's one reason why I don't favor cooking, because I'm like, I'm a gamer, I gotta do some other shit. But then again, of course I favor cooking, because I love the process. I love thinking and knowing for a fact, whatever a fact is supposed to be, that my food is cooked, I mean, it's made from, like, somewhere local or something, you know, some humble stuff. And then I like cooking it because I see me cooking it, it relieves my paranoia, because a certain family member was poisoned to death in Haiti, and like, so I'm not cool with that. And yeah, so I also wanted to learn how to cook from a young age when I heard that story. Yeah, I was like, what? Isn't that like Pokemon shit? Like what? Somebody poisoned somebody, like for real, to death, not knockout. Like, this is not Pokemon. Like we do not do that in real life, bro. Yeah, so here we are. Grab a napkin. So yeah, once I figure this part out, I'm gonna run to the save point. I mean, once we reach the save point after figuring this part out, I think it's a good idea to stop for me, because I need to figure out how I'm gonna attack tomorrow. Because one of my jobs is gonna be open in like about less than 7 hours. So I'm gonna have to squeeze in some sleep after my hygiene routine, and then, but before that, I gotta like figure out which one's going to the office, what's staying here, what items I might need. I might go to the library to work, like I was saying, that I almost went yesterday, but I decided to not. Bring the stuff home here first, and then go do one more thing, and then I spent time with Kara. So then, here we are. I was showing her Final Fantasy X. So yeah, now I think we're going the right way. Oh look. It's a lie. Oh, and we got ambushed. Damn. Get it. Okay. That's us. Okay, because that was cute, but here. make a beautiful concept art battle sequence for you guys. There's one. There's two. Double cash. I forgot about that. Woo! Lulu's up. Hey, he has a mog. That was a trick. You can't go up there. I'm telling you, I used to mess these up. Ground turkey and bread sandwich. I'm telling you. With some ketchup. Ground turkey and ketchup sandwich. And mustard. I used to put mustard. Sometimes I put just mustard, just ketchup, both. And I got creative. I mean, I cook other things too, but I consistently would get like ground turkey. That was like my meat, because I was going through this thing with meat, and like it's like a long story, but yeah. Still going through it, but yeah.
Goodbye.
Oh, she's like goodbye. I forgot it was moving. But it's so cute when she attacks. Like, oh my god, because she doesn't even attack you. You're a little cute. Mom says. Moogle. The Moogle mom. I'll take another bite. I was like... Late night snack. I was hungry. Okay. It works. Wait, I skipped some moves. Not bad, Orin. Orin's up. I mean, I'm sorry, Lulu's up. Orin is in. We got 437s, 336s, and we're about to win. I mean, we're about to level them up. And yeah, about to win, about to win. What am I saying? You first. Throw it.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Huh? Nope, almost everybody. Let's go. Come on, Riku.
Farewell. That's how it's done.
Ready? Okay, who are we missing? I put him in, he's talking so much shit. You see this? I think we're almost there. Ah, check it out. It's over. Ah. Come on, baby.
That's how it's done.
Yeah. He's late to the party, but now we're all of us on 37 now. Yay. Okay, where are we going? Oh my gosh. Oh, I was gonna say, you guys. There's no way it's the same corner. Oh, I always struggle on Mountain Badger that. I'm not even gonna lie. It's so fun. Like, it seems like it's gonna take forever. But once you get through it, you're like, oh, wait, I missed something. Like, so cool. See if we can take them out. Yeah, you want to take those bombs out because they'll, if you physically attack, oh, actually, if you physically or magically attack them, even with their weaknesses, they will grow. So they'll grow once, grow twice, and then they'll blow up. And it'll either, it's like self-destruct, and it'll either take you out with them, or get your life really low.
Enough. That's how it's done.
You got it, Orange. Zectus. Kimari. Kimari Monster. There you go. Okay, looks like we're gonna make it. It'll be cool to give you guys a little storyline too, but up there. There I go, there I go. Come on, generous. You're so generous. Yeah, I spell generous S-N-E-R-S. You know why? Because it's in us. It's inside of us. It's inner us. The generousness is inside of us. It's the inner us. It's inner us. Yeah, I like when I say generous. It's generous. You pay him, he takes them out for you. Look, let's give him 10 gil. 10 gil. What's he gonna do? He took it. He took the 10 gil. Alright. It's over. We made it. With Yuna jumping in at the last second. Yay. Yay. Riku's up. Kamari's up. Walker and Lulu are next, but Auron, Yuna, and Zectus are in now. Yay. Maybe we should get to 50. 50 or 51 and then use it with or without the use of the airship. And then once we get the airship, it's over. We're gonna get more skill points or ability points, AP, and then we'll get and then unlock the rest of the spirit grid if we can, with the help of the internet. Alright. I think there's a boss fight around this point. I'm not gonna do it. I promised you guys that I cut it off right here. I hate to admit it, but yeah, I'm gonna get my life in order, y'all. But you know, I have some things in order for the most part, so I'm proud of that, and I'm happy with that. So yeah. Alright. This has been Vinosuke. This is your video gameplay concept artist playing Final Fantasy X/Final Fantasy X-2 HD Remaster on the PlayStation 4. I'm particularly playing Final Fantasy X HD Remaster because it's a collection. That's why it's Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X-2 HD Remaster, because it's together in one game. I already had it on the PlayStation Vita, and it was a little expensive to get on the PS4 back then. And also, let me see, I didn't have a PS4. So that was way back when. But so I settled with the PS Vita version. But then I found out that you can cross out cloud share, like upload your save from your Vita to your PS4 after I got a PS4 way later. And I'm like, wait, oh, that's so badass. Yeah, that's true, duh. Because I remembered that you can do that with certain games. I already remembered that was kind of a feature that they were working on when the Vita first came out. But by the time I got my second Vita, because my first one was stolen, like, I had got this game, Final Fantasy X-2 HD Remaster collection, and then I had another game that I got. So yeah, so then I've been playing ever since I got my second Vita, because it took me a while to save up some money to get a second Vita. And then I was like, oh man, I'm not letting this Vita go. I really want to work with this Vita. Let me get a game that's more closer to me, so I don't let my guard down for a situation like that to happen again. So I got Final Fantasy of all the games to get, and I'm like, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna get this game. This is gonna be my game. I'm houseless right now, but I'm gonna live a good life. Like, I'm gonna try and enjoy life even though I'm houseless. And like, this freaking game on my white PS Vita was like, it got me through it. And let me just say, when I had my first Vita, the standard black PlayStation Vita, like, those games were freaking awesome. I still have those trophies because it saves after all these years. So like, the first Vita I got, I had 3 games on that one. Actually, I had one more. I can't remember that third one for some reason, but yeah, I had 3 games. They were all really freaking fun, and I really loved the Vita. I didn't think I'd love it that much, but then again, yes, I did. In my head, I was like, a portable PlayStation, not like a like actually portable gaming system, not portable and like, because you can go set it up and it's gonna look like a console when you take it out and set it up in the next place. I won't, like, it's an actual PlayStation portable. So that's when the PSP came out, and then the Vita came out, and I heard all the features and I read about this. I actually did research on the Vita before I got it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I waited for the PSP to, gracefully allow us to enter as with the PS Vita. And now either the PS Vita is going to come back, and it'll be both. It'll come back and a new portable will come out. So like, I'm looking forward to that, yeah, because look at this. Wow, a portable game coming to my console on a portable device onto my home console, and I get to share it with y'all. it literally feels like I'm sharing with you each and every moment that I was houseless, playing my Vita, trying to get housing, trying to get jobs, trying to get food, hygiene, and like, man, I'm sharing it with you all now. And I hope it finds you well, and I hope if you're houseless or you're in a not very preferable situation, that you find the resources and you find the courage to grab someone that you might, I know it'll be hard, but there's a possibility of them not being like the other people around you who had you feeling like the way you were feeling at that time or now, and then that you feel better, and then that it works. First of all, I hope it works. They call you back and things get figured out, and I want you to know you're not alone. You're not alone, and sometimes people have their own lives and they get really busy, even if they do work in outreach and DHS and like social services. It's unfortunate that it still gets treated like so much like a job, that they have to treat it like a job because they get so many people, so many emotions, and then like negative things happen, like people pass away that they worked with. So I get it, it might take forever, but like you will, if your goal is housing and a permanent, pleasant lifestyle wherever you live, and it's not taking away from indigenous folks, and especially if you're not consider, if you do not consider yourself indigenous for obvious reasons, then I don't know, I support that. I support, you know, like a healthy workplace. Like, I don't know how, it's like you gotta, if you don't have a healthy workplace, then you're never gonna do good business, for profit or non-profit. So, alright y'all, I don't know, this is my opinion, I could be wrong, but yeah. So, yeah, let me finish the rest of this ground turkey, and then I'm eyeing the dishes, but like I said, it's not gonna happen, and then like, not tonight. Yeah, then hygiene and pass out. Okay, much love, peace, and I almost forgot to mention that this is Xyzidor here on YouTube. It's the name of my channel, and it's also my VT moniker, so check me out. And shout out to Venus Carmen, my sister with Pink and Blue Networks, and shout out to DJ HD High Definition doing his thing. I'm not sure when his last show was, but alright y'all, I gotta go. I'm literally closing my eyes as I talk to y'all, so alright, let's save it and then peace out. Huh, that's weird. I'm saving it at 3. Oh, okay, there it is. Oh, yeah, sometimes the technology's just shy. 3.